oh my goodness, her emotions. If you ever questioned her understanding of English or her understanding of these lyrics, your answer's right here. Hey, what's up? A-Aron here for my 38th reaction video, and I'm super excited to stitch together two different sessions. I rarely actually do this intro before I do the reaction, but in this case I've had two different sessions for Angelina Jordan. And if you've been following, you know how spectacular her journey is, and more than likely you're probably a bigger fan than I am at this point even. Well, maybe not bigger, but longer duration, right? And that's it. If this is your first time here, prepare to have your mind blown, because we've got a 6-year-old Angelina Jordan. And in this case, this is perhaps my favorite recording to date, maybe even period, but certainly at this age. So you're in for a big surprise. And so here what we have in front of you, you see your screen, right? And you see What a Wonderful World at the age of 6 from Louis Armstrong. And we have this recording of Whitney Houston, One Moment in Time. And so these are both great performances. But they're both fantastic, but they're kind of short, so I put them together. So enjoy.
Stay alive. I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm all I want, but not all. The finest day is yet unknown.
Okay, so it's just incredible for me to see how much studio time she has and how much rehearsal. I mean, she's already a full-blown musician, and it makes sense how quickly she's progressed as a result of this. This was definitely not one of her best performances. Again, she's 6 years old. What do you expect, right? And so, you know, but again, some of what you have loved about me is actual critiquing, and so I'll do that. You know, first of all, her timing's off from the beginning. She had a hard time starting. She was off a little bit here. Rushed by almost a full beat. Yeah, right there, she was almost a full beat ahead. Again, back to that super airy tone. She doesn't have much resonance there. I don't think it's much of a choice at this point. You know, I think that's just how she's developing. Later on, obviously, she controls it even by the time of 8, mostly. And so, you know, and the other thing here is it, again, I'm just being honest, it feels a bit lazy in terms of her voice. It doesn't feel like she's adding much personality into it.
A day to give the best of me.
Yeah, so, you know, again, singing Whitney Houston is a challenge for anybody. And you know, I've said this numerous times, but this is the central theme that I want to leave you with here, you know, with these early recordings is, you know, it's remarkable that she's in the studio trying to do this. And the other thing that I don't know if I've mentioned anywhere else, but her repertoire, her ability to memorize all these in English and to sing them in English and just to sing them, period, is crazy. Right? My 8-year-old was writing down lyrics and could only get to the first verse and a half and had to keep going back and doing it for one song, let alone actually being able to sing it in pitch and so forth. So it's on like 17,000 levels higher than any other kid at this age. So please don't misconstrue when I'm critiquing her, you know, my admiration and understanding of just how far advanced she is. It's just trying to understand where were areas that she clearly worked on and improved on and focused on and grew from as she progresses. With that said, I'll end this. Wow, 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 wow. I think this may be my favorite Angelina Jordan video yet at this age. Oh my goodness, her emotions. If you ever questioned her understanding of English or her understanding of these lyrics, your answer's right here. It's a direct answer. These emotions clearly demonstrate her deep understanding of the lyrics in English at such a young age. And so before we go back and demonstrate that, let's talk a little bit about her singing. Well, and so as I've said in most recordings, especially, at this age, well, that's mostly what I've done thus far, but her timing is almost spot on, which is just super impressive. Here, we see her pitch almost perfect. We don't hear her emulate Louis Armstrong much, if at all. It's the first time, especially at, such a young age, kind of having our own tone, which I think is fantastic. But, what's most telling about this is you see a kid here. You see a kid, but you also see a kid that is way, way, way beyond her years in every way, right? She's so precocious, not only in her singing, but in her motions. And so let's go back. And so I am going to pause this probably several times. But first of all, she's lip syncing at the beginning, and she's having a lot of fun with it. So she always has these thumbs up and hearts and stuff. She's just an adorable, good human being. It's clear. And this right here, right from the get-go, just got me. It got me, right? So the way that she motions and emulates the "I love you" is so mature. It's like a teenage girl falling in love for the first time. She does this thing with her tongue, like, "I love you," and just the way she looks, and then does something with her hands or nose or something like to that effect. Oh my goodness. Like, it's almost as if she's actually experiencing love for the first time, or, unreal. Unbelievable. Wait, watch what she does with the tongue. Look at that. Like, she's selling it. Like, almost like a little tiny girl seductress. It's unbelievable, these emotions. And then she gets into the cry. I mean, you can't make these emotions up. She's so good. I mean, just look at all the emotions and then she does think. And then how she sells "What a Wonderful World." Yeah, she does that twice. She does it again. And the giggling and laughing and emotion at this is just, it's too much. It's too much. Not only do you have a star singer that here, this recording is, in my eyes so far, at least until you get to the age of 9, the best, recording. Well, okay, maybe at the age of 8, during it, but, certainly the 6-7 year time frame, this recording sounds really good. She sounds in the pocket, and then you add these emotions to it. You see her behind the scenes with the sound engineer. This is priceless. Okay, well, I'm going to end this because I think we're clipping together multiple reactions, but this was fantastic. I'm so glad I did this one.